procedure for deterrence requires you to switch your phones to the off position. Sounds and lights from phones can be distracting and will place you at significant risk. Please switch them off. Photographs are not allowed. Warning, there are significant flashing lights and loud sounds in the course of this presentation. Please remain seated. In case of emergency, fire exits are to the left and to the right of the stage. Final warning, phones off. All must comply. Repeat, all must comply.
Image 3. Remain still. Image 4. Remain still. GEN 042071. It is imperative that you remain still.
I can't. Please. I can't. Stop!
GEN 042071. Please be reminded that you have undertaken this experiment voluntarily. It can be stopped at any time, with parental permission. Image 5. Image 6. Image 7.
I want to stop. I want to stop. Please. Stop. Call my parents to stop.
GEN 042071. Parental contact initiated. Thank you. Permission denied. Image 8.
No! Please, no! No more! No more!
Image 9.
Stop!
Image 10.
Stop! The operation is a necessary element of my education. The operation... Sorry. The observation is a necessary element of my education. The observation shows me the consequences of compliant action. The observation will aid in my development as a stable, non-violent human being.
Thank you. GEN 042071. Very good. Dr. Zimbardo. Yes, good news. I'm about to log your release successful case number 099 GEN 042071. That's the answer. Yes, difficult at first, but now dreamlike compliant. I can't even begin to tell you. One more and we will be ready to go live. Yes, doctor, the future is bright. The future is very bright indeed. Very nice. Very nice. Where is she? Mom! What's taking so long? I should have never let her iron my blouse. It's so archaic. Mom! I'm gonna be late! Maybe I shouldn't wear the other one anyway. This looks nice. Very nice. Very professional. Mom! Never mind about the blouse. I'm going to stick with the sweater set. I'm going to stick with the sweater set. I don't want the blouse. I don't... Never mind. The sweater's fine. I don't know what she's talking about. I know what I should or shouldn't wear. Thank goodness goodness I got my hair cut last week. Never know who's watching. Crap, I'm going to be late.
I haven't seen him, okay? I haven't seen him. No, my parents told me that he's overseas. That's all I know. Look, I'm gonna be late for my observation. No, I haven't seen him. Not for 2 years, not since he graduated. Please, I'm gonna be late, and they don't like it if you're late. Can I go, please? Thank you.
Mom, Dad, I'm going.
The observation is a necessary element of my education.
This is so stupid. It's just the same as every other year. Mom, gotta go.
The observation is a necessary element of my education.
It's just the same. Mom, did you hear me?
Mom, if I don't go now, I'll get late and be in trouble. I can't do that. Yet.
The observation is a necessary element of my education.
Stop shaking.
I'll be fine. Love you, Mom.
It's just the same.
I'm gonna be late.
Assembly 186432 is now in session.
Offence Officers Flint and Ash presiding.
Regarding groups 4673 to 4676,
We command that the complicits stand forward.
proof has been presented.
Offence has been committed.
Charges will be brought.
Group number 4673, crime of infraction.
Group number 4674, crime of commission.
Group number 4675, crime of conspiracy.
Group number 4676, crime of mayhem.
The matter has been decided.
Accusation has been entered.
Indictment has been entered.
Judgment has been entered.
Execution of judgment will be immediate.
All complicits will be sent to the Centre for Deterrence.
Next, regarding groups 4677 to 4681.
We command that the complicits stand forward. Students, stand to the window.
Whoa! That is fierce!
Don't.
What?
Just shh.
Why?
We're supposed to be watching
I am watching.
in silence.
Well, then stop talking.
I'm not the one. Shh. They're probably watching us right now.
You think so?
They watch for anything that's not normal.
They do. Really? Wonder what would happen if I went live.
Don't!
Be quiet.
Observation quota capital crime session 77724 is suspended for regulation break. Students, stand from the window.
I wish I was in another group.
You say that every year.
Is it too much to ask for a little less commentary? You are always talking.
So he gets excited. Can't blame a guy for loving the observation.
She's right. He's not doing anything wrong. He likes it. We're not supposed to be talking. We're supposed to be observing. That's the whole point. She's right, Vera. We're not supposed to talk during the session.
Watch it, the fair. You're giving me whiplash.
So I get carried away. I love this time of year.
Me too. Just like Christmas.
It is. There's that feeling in the air, that anticipation, you know? We get out of school and you guys are like second cousins once removed that I only get to see once a year.
Aww. I didn't get you anything.
I so wish I was in another group.
Observation quota capital crime session 77724. Please review the list of complicits and their crimes for the afternoon session.
list is like a big present right under the tree. Ooh, is there any malfeasance? I didn't get any of that last year.
Stop crowding me. I'm the group leader. I get it first.
Bang, bang, boomerang, another comp's gonna hang. Or get shot. No, shot doesn't rhyme. Ooh, bang, bang, super snot, another comp's gonna get shot.
You are a regular poet. You should do that for a living.
Poet. I can just see the look on my dad's face for that one.
The only poets I know are scofflaws.
You should be a poet then, Vio.
Like I would.
You know scofflaws? Isn't that dangerous?
I don't know scofflaws. I know about them. My dad told me.
So your dad knows scofflaws? Scary. Doesn't seem the type.
Stop putting words in my mouth.
That's impossible. There's too many of yours to make room for mine.
Here, Ria.
Didn't your brother do a lot of writing in school?
No.
No, it was something else out of the ordinary.
Wasn't he an actor?
You three must be thinking of someone else.
Hey, Vio, that reminds me.
You go next, Vio. Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Let me see.
No.
Why'd you do that?
Hey, group leader. How come we're in here another session this time? We're in here a whole week now.
It's for our own good.
Do you remember when it used to be one afternoon, one session in and out?
The observation is a necessary element of our education.
Very good, Veo.
These observations are so much better than the drug addicts and the smokers.
I like the drug addicts. They hallucinate. It's fun.
Yeah, and then they go into withdrawals and pull their faces off. Hilarious.
Well, I mean, it works, doesn't it? Once you see someone with their face torn off, it makes it hard to smoke a joint with the same enthusiasm.
I didn't mean funny. Not really. How many after the break?
It's an hour till lunch.
And then the whole afternoon.
Great.
You're quiet.
Am I? Sorry, I'm not feeling too well. Do you like my sweater? It's new, but it's just for the occasion. It's nice.
I thought you were gonna wear those pants you bought last week.
Guess I forgot.
Sure did.
Looks like you rolled out of bed and came as is. That's about right. You can't do that, Ria.
Why not?
Am I talking to you? We have to present ourselves properly. If we're going to have long-standing careers in this department, we have to start now. We have to show them we're up for the task. Sweatpants are not up to the task.
Why not?
Am I talking to you?
What? No, ma'am. No, you aren't talking to me. No way! No, ma'am!
You're not supposed to joke around.
Sorry, Fair. Is this serious enough?
You could stand a little dressing up too.
Who cares what I wear?
You look like a slob.
Well, I'm not going into the biz, so maybe I don't think about it as much as you do.
Observation quota capital crime session 77724 is reinstated. Students, stand to the window.
How long have we been doing this?
What?
Shh. 10 years.
10 years.
Happy anniversary.
10 years. That is a lot of bodies. It's too bad they only make us do this till we're 25. Any of you got any grey hairs yet?
A couple.
I found one this morning.
People didn't used to go so grey so young. So nothing.
You obviously have something to say.
They didn't used to go grey till the 50s and 60s. If it was such a bad time, how come it took them so long to go grey?
You ask too many questions.
Just passing the time. People used to get second chances too.
And third chances and fourth chances. You don't need to spout the stories at me. I know them as well as you do.
Supposed to be observing.
They're not stories.
Of course not. It's the truth.
What if it was?
Are you saying the system doesn't work?
I'm saying it used to be different.
I'm not listening.
we're done.
I wish they couldn't see us.
Did you see that guy in the last batch? Screaming and pleading and reaching up like that.
Pathetic.
Like we would help him or something. Oh, and do you remember that one year back when they did batches of 20?
Theo.
And the whole lot of them, they would storm the deterrents and climb up and try to smash the windows in.
I remember.
Completely useless. The glass is unbreakable. They didn't know. So you're saying it's okay they tried to break the glass?
No, of course not. I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, leave her alone. She wasn't saying anything.
That's right.
She never says anything.
That's hey.
I like the bigger batches. With 5, it's so contained. Look at them. They know they're outnumbered. They know that there is nothing they can do. They know what's going to happen to them. I mean, we know what's going to happen to them. And that is what happens again and again and again. When there were more of them, there was always a chance that something might just... Look at that!
They missed. They never miss.
I can't believe it.
Is he going to get away?
Where's he gonna go?
Come on, get him, get him!
I can't believe they missed.
Oh, got him. Sweet.
Wonder how many times that happens.
Did you see him practically climbing the walls? Finally something cool to write about in my report.
They're taking away the deterrent too. Can't have a deterrent who misses, can they?
Observation quota capital crime session 77724 is suspended for provisional break. Students, stand from the window.
This isn't regular.
Must be because of the guy.
I so want to do that.
What? Climb the walls and try to escape.
No, don't be stupid.
You want to be a deterrent.
Yes! Last day of observation, I am going to sign up for training.
They won't take anyone, you know. You'll have to do a gazillion psych tests.
And I will pass every single one of them. Look, that doesn't bother me at all.
It's supposed to bother you some.
Why should it?
So you don't do something that'll get you shot.
Never happen.
Like missing.
Missing? Never happen. I am as steady as a rock. I am a mountain. I am Everestian. Nothing phases me.
Oh no?
Nothing. Nada. Especially not some weaselly little comp. I'd look those saps right in the eyes. There would be nothing in the room but me and him. Him and me. Me and him.
And the woman.
Well, it would be exactly the same, except it would be me and her. Her and me. Me and her.
Just checking.
And then I'd say to them,
I don't think you're allowed to talk to the cops.
I would say it with my eyes. I would say it with my eyes. I'd say, I know what you did. I know every little thing about you. And I know what's going to happen to you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, POW!
Be a good deterrent.
Hey, wanna go with me to the rally tonight? No, I don't think so. I'm not feeling too well.
I am so glad that they went back to the guns. The gas was so boring.
That'll be the second one you've missed. Is it?
Maybe she's not into the mindless masses like she used to be.
Was I talking to you?
You should go. Everyone has to go to the rallies.
They're not mandatory.
I love the rallies.
Of course you do.
When was the last time you went to a rally?
I don't know.
It looks funny if you don't go. It looks like you don't support the system. You do support the system, don't you, Tall?
You don't work for them yet. No need to get all creepy-eyed on me.
How can you say that? You know they're listening.
No, I don't.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they listen to people like you all the time.
Why would they listen to people like me? And they've got people like you to do it for them.
We're supposed to be reflecting on the session. We're supposed to reflect on what we've witnessed and thank the Center of Deterrence for keeping our society safe and complicit-free.
Very good, Fea.
Do you think it works? What? The system. What's the matter with you, Rhea? Nothing?
Rhea, of course it works. I mean, if you're stupid enough to do a crime, you pay the consequences. It's plain and simple.
Every crime is treated the exact same way. There's no lesser and no greater, and now there is no crime.
If there's no crime, then what are we still doing here?
Don't listen to her. She's gonna screw up her life, and that's her problem. Don't get in.
I wasn't! I just...
Do you honestly think it works, Rule?
The evidence of the system is all around us. You know that. Our generation has
The lowest violence rates, the lowest addiction rates. Teenagers don't even smoke anymore. We're model citizens. We are the accomplishment of a government that cares about us. We're the product of years and years of work after centuries of failure. How can our generation be expected to carry the burden of society if we are not prepared to do so?
That's very good. Memorized and
You just watch yourself, you stupid! Come on, Fea. I'll reflect with you. Let's go over here away from undesirable influences. Coming, Rhea? No, I'm good.
What's up with you?
Nothing.
You're quiet.
Am I?
Your head's not in the room.
Anything interesting?
Not really. It's the same crimes over and over again. Mainly infractions.
There are always infractions.
That's because anything can be an infraction. Call it murder and that's a pretty narrow path. Call it an infraction and the sky's the limit.
Do you actually read the list, or do you just pretend to?
I read every line. Don't you?
Sure I do.
So what happened with you and Roy?
Nothing.
We're not riding her wave then. You and she used to be all talky. Lovely! Lovely observation! Comps get what they deserve. Saw so-and-so at the rally yesterday. Didn't see so-and-so. So what's up?
How can you do that?
What?
Talk?
Open my mouth.
You know what I mean. How can you talk the way you talk without any fear?
I don't know any other way. It's how we talk at home.
Why aren't you afraid of getting into trouble? You know, you're the only person I know who's not afraid to open her mouth. I think Faye would sew her mouth shut if she could. Then she wouldn't say anything to get in trouble.
Not a great way to live.
You know, you sound more and more like a scofflaw every single year.
Do I? Gee, that's not so good, is it?
Not so good. Not if you don't want to get shot.
I just see what I see and I say what I say.
We live in the present for the future. We regret the past that is lost. We realize the mistakes of our ancestors. We correct them for our children.
Rue wants to turn you in.
The observation is a necessary element of my education.
Does she?
She's talked about it.
So why doesn't she?
The observation shows me the consequences of compliant action.
I think, you know, because we've been together for so long. That's what was stopping her before, but she's been talking about it a lot lately.
Why are you talking to me?
The observation will aid in my development as a stable, non-violent human being.
I'm not sure.
Won't you get in trouble?
Maybe. It's just that lately, I don't know if
things are as black and white as they're supposed to be.
We live in a just society. We live in a safe society. We live in a violence-free society.
Is that so?
Do you have to do that? You're making me nervous.
Why? Did you do something wrong?
Of course not.
Well, then why do you care?
Hey, Vio, I almost forgot to ask you. What were the offense officers doing at your house this morning?
What?
I was driving by and there was a black van in the driveway.
How do you know where I live?
You didn't do anything wrong, did you, Vio?
No, of course I didn't.
But it was a pickup car.
Well, no one got picked up, okay? I am here and my parents are safe and sound at home.
What about your brother?
What about him? He's overseas.
Look,
You
I
keep
was just-
your nose out of my business. And you too.
Sorry, Vio. Didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset.
She knows. What? Can't blame a girl for being curious.
You're not curious, you're bloodthirsty!
You shut up! I've had just about enough of you!
Okay, creepy eye.
Don't call me that. Or what? You don't want to know.
What, you'll turn me in?
I might.
I'm shaking in my prefab boots.
You better, you snot-nosed scofflaw! Scofflaw!
Stop it! Stop it!
You know, don't you?
Rhea?
You are bloodthirsty! That's what all of this is about. Whose blood can you spill on the floor? Am I next? After you go after V, are you coming after me? Is that how all of this works? Or are you all in on it? You read the list, didn't you see? What are you talking about? Tell me again. The system works. Say it. You know that the system keeps us safe. I'm not going to. If the system works, then how come we're still watching deterrent sessions after 10 years?
It's for our own good.
And what of all of these infractions? Crime of infraction. What is that? Is it shoplifting? Knifing an old lady in an alley? Rhea, that's enough. So you're telling me it's okay to shoot a shoplifter? It's okay to shoot someone who makes a mistake, who's in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Don't stop until we're gonna say something to get shot yourself.
So it's okay to shoot someone who's sick. They all deserve to be shot. They wouldn't be here if they didn't. The system makes us safe, Rhea, you know that. Don't listen to whatever Tor's been going on about. The streets are safe. The alleys are safe. My home is safe. My family is safe. Then why do I feel so afraid all the time? What am I afraid of? You know, I lie in bed at night, my heart thumping so fast I can't even fall asleep. The world is supposed to be safe. So why don't I feel safe, Rule?
What?
Rhea, I'm
Shut up!
Rhea, I'm really. Rhea?
Shut up! Shut up! Oh no. It's Sev. He's on the list.
Rhea? Your brothers are complicit.
No, not Seb. He was a valedictorian.
Didn't you know? Didn't you read every line like a Christmas gift? There has to be a mistake. You're always after us to study the list like it's gold. Didn't you see my brother's name there? Are you telling me that you skimmed the list? There has to be a mistake. It's right there, black and white. But I didn't. Why didn't you tell me? Tell you! The cheerleader for the cause.
Look, Rhea, if he's on the list, then he must deserve it. They all deserve it.
All right. They do. They do. You know them. You look into their eyes and BAM! You know them.
You can't talk that way. You're going to get us all in trouble.
What am I doing? I'm just saying words. Look, you're in shock. That's understandable, but you have to stop talking like this. They'll only accept so much. Accept so much. They'll only accept so much. What about me? What am I supposed to accept? Am I supposed to accept when my brother who I've known my whole life, my brother, my protector, my friend, he's the one who taught me to press leaves when I was 5 years old, and who walked me to school, and who never made me feel little or small. He's the one everyone's always loved. Yes, Seb, sister. We love Seb. He's the one who did so well in school. That's Seb. He's really going to be something one day. So tell me, how am I supposed to accept when one day, out of the blue, my big brother starts to feel unwell? In his head, he starts to hear voices. Am I supposed to accept that for no apparent reason, his eyes glaze over and he doesn't even recognize his own sister? Am I supposed to accept that for over a year now, he's been slowly easing away from the brother I've always known? And my parents knew. They knew the whole time. And they did nothing for him. They never helped him. Am I supposed to accept that as soon as the black van came for Sev, my parents, my loving parents, just owned him on the spot? They never even helped him. Am I supposed to accept that as soon as they slapped the cuffs on him, there was no escape, no second chances? I tried to tell them, I told them about the voices, but none of it mattered. As soon as they slapped the cuffs on him, it was too late. But I must accept it. My parents going on as if nothing has changed. As if they haven't just lost a son. And the pictures are gone and his room's completely emptied out. As if he didn't even exist. But I must accept it. Go along with it. Well, you know what, Rule? I can't do it anymore. It's driving me insane. So you know what? If these words I'm saying, if they're going to turn me into a complicit, well then someone better come and take me away real fast, because I don't know how much longer I can accept these things. She doesn't mean it. She doesn't mean it.
You don't have to take her away.
Who are you shouting at?
Them. All of them. Any of them.
There has to be a mistake. There is a mistake.
Go ahead. What? Tenorin. She said some pretty strong stuff. Much stronger than what I've ever said. So go ahead. Tenorin.
Don't be absurd.
No, of course not. She's your friend, isn't she?
There has to be a mistake.
There are no mistakes. Tell on her.
No.
Go on.
No.
Do it. No!
Observation quota capital crime session 77724 is reinstated. Students, stand to the window. Observation quota capital crime session 77724 is reinstated. Students, stand to the window.
Students, you have 5 seconds to comply. Stand to the window.
Students REA 102088 and TRR 042085 will stand to the window immediately. Now!
Come on. Please.